Tensions are rising across the Middle East following the U.S. airstrike on Iran's nuclear facilities. Iran's elite military force, the IRGC, has issued a stark warning naming U.S. bases as potential targets. Just how far will this standoff go? Here's the full story.
On June 22, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, declared the U.S. airstrike on nuclear sites an act of aggression, warning that U.S. bases in the region are now vulnerable targets. The IRGC claimed it had tracked the aircraft involved in the attack and emphasized that the number and spread of U.S. bases in the region are not a strength but a weakness. This isn't just rhetoric. Back in January 2020, after a U.S. drone strike killed Iranian General Qassem Soleimani, Iran retaliated just 5 days later by firing ballistic missiles at 2 U.S. bases in Iraq. Today, roughly 40,000 U.S. troops remain stationed across the Middle East, with at least 19 known U.S. bases operating in countries like Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, and the UAE. Qatar's Al Udeid Air Base hosts the forward headquarters of U.S. Central Command CENTCOM, while Bahrain is home to the U.S. Navy's Fifth Fleet, capable of docking aircraft carriers. Iraq and Syria also host several U.S. outposts dedicated to counter ISIS operations, including Al-Assad and Erbil air bases, all within potential striking range. Naval assets are also deployed near Oman's coast, including the USS Carl Vinson Carrier Strike Group, with additional destroyers and mine-sweeping vessels stationed in the Red Sea and the Mediterranean. A full-scale confrontation could leave numerous U.S. assets exposed to Iranian retaliation.
Iran's message is crystal clear. Any U.S. aggression in the region will be met with retaliation. Despite its military superiority, the U.S. must now reassess the growing vulnerability of its Middle East bases.